To explain when he said about this Well of Eternity, the Well of Eternity used to exist around here, but then with the collapse of it due to the original shattering, it was lost. Illidan had stolen a bit of the water of it, and he'd planted it right here in this lake, right here, right by the World Tree. While no one was watching, they kind of stumbled, they ran up to him and found him doing it, and so this is the Well of Eternity he made. Didn't quite reach the same prominence as the other Well of Eternity, because most of the elves they were kind of turned off the arcane by this, so by what had happened. So they kind of relied on druidism. After bringing Odin's crystal to the Well of Eternity, feel a sense of satisfaction, as if a circle is now completed. Whether he was a hero or a betrayer, both or neither, Odin has a duty to fulfill, as do you. But yeah, that sword struck right on Sithilus. I hope his monkey got out. I hope the monkey got out okay. Bran has a monkey. You only see him like, I think he only makes an appearance in Sithilus, but part of me wants to say he makes an appearance once else later on. But he better be okay. Better be okay. Damn it, he's the one I care the most for. And as you can see, Odin's no longer here. Nope. No, wait. No. He's here. Couldn't keep him the fuck away.
The Legion will stop at nothing.
So, when do I get the quest to go investigate the other thing? So, curiosity. Did I unlock a new thing? No. 72. One level off. Christ, that was just such an ending. Like, I just feel like I'm done with Legion, but I can't. As fitting a thing to end on there. There's a bit more to go. There's a quest line now in Sithilus, and there's still the other stuff I need to get, the rest of the skins and whatnot. Considering the size of the blade, I'm kind of surprised this is untouched. Or this is untouched, or maybe all of them, or this is untouched. It's just like, yeah, I get it hit here, but it just looked absolutely titanic, you know? Okay then. I guess we're going to go back to Stormwind and head to Oldham. Then we can fly over to Sithilus. God damn. Bloody fucking hell. God damn. I'm sorry. I keep saying it, but I'm just, the climax. It's just the emotionalness of it just kind of hit me, I made it clear I don't care for Odin, but just the whole sense of it hits me all the same. Just a fancy cockroach? Huh. That's not a quest I've ever done. Clearly, because it's up here. Fire from the sky. Mysterious camo figurine. Sure, we'll take a look. From what I remember, mysterious camo figurines can spawn at different points, and if you find them and click on them, you can get teleported to a guy. And if you, get teleported to the guy and you kill him, then you can get a mount. That's a camo, but it's not there. And as you can see, the camo figurines can spawn quite all over the place. But yeah, they have a whole Indiana Jones quest line here. Sorry, Harrison Jones quest line. Can we even see this from the distance? Because you really hope we could, because I didn't really notice it. I was looking elsewhere, like. Yeah. You can see it pretty well. But I'm not that far away. But anyway, Sitlus the Wound. Poor Sitlus. Got fucked up in Cataclysm and now in Legion. Elementium. It was a legendary material in Classic. Basic thing in Cataclysm. Probably shouldn't have made it, on special. That's... no. Crystal survived there. That many Celtic did. I think there used to be a village, a hive there. I don't see a trace of it. Southwind Village. Oh, this place has been rejigged. Ooh, that's Horde. That is Horde. $410 Flesh Ripper Vulture. There used to be Siltis here or something. It's a bit of sand, you could pick it up, and there was like some powerful resource, some useful resource, and it was world PvP tied into it. Never really participated in it because never seemed like a point to it. Like I did it, ran it once when I was leveling Palnai at level. I grabbed it, ran it in, and it was just like it was a lot of work for no payoff. Figuring maybe the Alliance had taken the opposite side as their base. Do the Alliance even have a base here? Maybe it's back at Valor's Rest. The little mountain that was here is gone. The Twilight Hammer tents are gone. As is the guy. There's still some sandstormers here, and the sand textures look a little off. Stone Lash Pincer. And that felt like right next to the Christ. That looks like pretty fucking evil thing. Like it might try and corrupt the world soul of Azeroth kind of thing, Ooh, there's the Alliance base. It's up in Hivashi? That's not originally No, that wasn't originally Hivashi. Hivashi think it was no. That was a Twilight Hammer encampment. That's inaccurate. An active shredder. I was going to say it looks different, but it doesn't look that different. Bilgewater. That's they're the Horde goblins. Still don't like how Gallywix is the leader of the Horde goblins. He tried to sell them to slavery. Same with Thrall. Okay, they centered around Stagcamp Point. There used to be a cave here. Oh, that's good down. Yeah, there used to be a cave here. In the cultist camp. The cave was like here. Doesn't really make sense that it's collapsed. I've been staring at that sword all day. Still can't believe it's real.
Go with honor, friend. King's honor, friend.
Well met.
Should be at home with my family.
Be good.
Can I help you?
Welcome. Safe travels.
No one's speed.
Greetings.
Oh, Kelsey Steelspark. I remember seeing her before. Our agents have already infiltrated the Goblin mining operation below. We'll soon know what they're up to. We'll know what they're up to soon enough. Barely finished fighting the Burning Legion. The Horde is already up to no good. Funny enough, the Horde is probably saying the same thing about the Alliance.
How are you?
All our attention is focused on foiling the Horde's efforts. We can't spare resources to make this fight network fully functional. If you need to fly away from this wretched desert, you'll have to manage it yourself. Should you be facing a dire emergency, I suppose it could cobble together enough resources for a single flight. I doubt we'll ever, run into a real emergency. Also, there was an inhabitant in this tower. Night Elf. She should still be alive. Well, in a sense. She's an eternal of some sort. Perpetual, to use a 40k phrase. She dies, she reses. She dies, she reses. She dies, she reses. Can make it into a song for a kids show. Do it to the tune of Animaniacs. But yeah, you don't even see a trace of the buildings left over there. Oh, you. Yeah.
Well met.
Sitalus has ever been a magnet for ancient malevolent powers. Could open a timeway to reveal how the Black Empire once sprawled across these sands, or show you wars waged between mighty armies. So much history, so much pain. But that can wait. We're here for another purpose. And
Farewell.
we can just see what it used to look like. Ooh, you've leveled up. You sell... Well, Drums and Mountain. You sell, leatherworking gear. Like, the tier 2 to the ton of stuff. There's meant to be a quest chain here. There's nothing. Maybe I have to wait. I'm thinking maybe logging out, logging back in will be enough. Maybe I have to wait for the dailies to reset. Because I do think that the Silithus World Quest is in. And I can't help but see that as... I think it's actually a little off to be the Lambda sign, but I keep seeing that as it. I just keep thinking Half-Life, you know? Oh, that worked. Wasn't anticipating it. King Rin has requested to return to Stormwind as soon as possible. There's an urgent matter that requires your attention. I'll fill you in on the details as soon as you arrive. You'll find my alliance rest. Be swift. Our window of opportunity may already be closing. Matthias Shaw.
High King Rin requests that you rendezvous with me at Stormwind. We've uncovered certain sensitive information that he insists you be made aware of. Find me at Lion's Rest, and needless to say, keep the details of this meeting between us.
So clearly I need to stop recording. Let me just make sure I am recording. 0, 30, 60, 90, hot. Now. 1, 4, 7, 0, 30, 60, 90, 2. Yes, it's counting up. It's clearly fine. Line across, line up, left, right, up. Line across, up, left, right, up. Line across, up, left, right, up. Line across, up, left. Yeah, all's good. Sorry, I know my OCD is getting worse. It's just I'm really paranoid of something going wrong, because this is really, really stuff I don't want you to miss. And I'm not sure if I'll be able to show it to you when I get another character up to this level. I think I know why they made Elementium such a common metal in Cataclysm. It was, risen up by Deathwing's fuckery. Oh, I'm also noticing there's a swelling on the middle of my middle finger. Just random red lump. It's like, you know how your fingers are kind of split into segments? It's like it's the middle segment just above the finger knuckle. And it's just most of the center, like on the other side of my underside of my hand, just most of the center of it. There's a bit on the either side of the finger that are fine, but not in the center. I think this has been rejigged a little. Look a little bit more grand. So air is still there.
What needs done?
At last you have arrived, Palnai. The very future of the Alliance may depend on what I'm about to tell you. Earlier today, King Rain addressed the citizens of Stormwind at Stormwind at Lion's Rest in a speech given to formally announce the end of the war. After the crowd departed, I met privately with the king and his advisors to discuss a mysterious substance that has been found in Citylus. The sculling ore appears to be most powerful, and the Horde has wasted no time in extracting it from the Great Wound. The king has ordered me to fill you in on the details in preparation for an important mission.
The job's not done yet. It's Shaw. Matthias Shaw.
Master Matthias Shaw. My agents have secured this area, but we should keep our voices down, at least our conversation is overheard. Tell me what happened to Lion's Rest.
Look to the
Like many of you, I know firsthand the pain of loss. My father, King Varian Rin, gave his life to save his people. He knew that no one, not even a king, is more important than the Alliance. And because he and so many others had the courage to make that sacrifice, we did the impossible. We defeated the Burning Legion.
Spymaster Shaw. Back so soon?
But by living our lives, our joy,
I need to speak with him.
these are the gifts of the fallen,
Now.
and we must cherish and celebrate them. For the Alliance!
We've observed an unusually large cluster of goblins in Silithus, and the numbers are increasing.
Goblins aren't the most charming people, but they do things for a reason.
And those reasons usually involve money.
So, the Horde has found something valuable then.
They have indeed. This.
What is this?
We don't know.
It would seem the Horde does, and we must find out more.
Agreed. We have eyes on it.
Goddamn, I'm more hyped now for the expansion.
I thought I saw you glance in my direction.
Oh, that's cool. I'm going to take a look at that. If the strange substance is as powerful as it appears to be, we cannot allow it to fall into the wrong hands. Your presence will be needed in Silithus. We've already sent operatives to Silithus to establish a base camp. Their orders are to monitor the operations of the Horde, gather any information they can on this mysterious substance. One of my SI-7 commanders is currently waiting your arrival. Go with speed.
Fleet has already established a makeshift base in Silithus. Check in with our operatives there, and keep your eyes open for Horde aggression.
Gonna be honest, I'm a man with a big sword. I'm probably gonna be the aggressor. The battle for the Broken Shore. Dedicated to the brave warriors of the Alliance that fell during the battle for the Broken Shore. In the dawn the heroes stood against the tide of Stormwind's foes. Now in dusk, their time to rest, released at last from earthly woes. Bravest ally, daughter and son, in light we are all one. That is nice. Christ. I also love how quickly they've gotten accustomed to a giant sword in the world. But I suppose most average civvies probably might know about it. Then again, they might, given, like, magic and whatnot. I don't know really how, like, it's like we have access to one level thing, but the average civvy mightn't, you know? They might have a completely different tier of, you know, stuff, you know? So it's kind of hard to say. Nice. Crystalline tier of loyalty. I remember these. Desire to serve as a companion, a loyal companion, coalesced into a single priceless crystal worth 25 gold. Yeah, basically what that's saying is this ain't a rare to kill, this is a rare to tame. And yeah, you can see the sword for a bit away. Not only gets faded pretty, you know, it was also like Argus, where you can see it, like, no matter where you are, you can see it well. Here, this does get kind of just turn into a shadow in the background, which might be fine, might not be. It's depends on your perspective. I would like it to be a bit bolder, I guess, just because it's, I suppose, the looming shadow does a lot as well than a threat that you can always see clearly, you know. And both are kind of foreboding and horrific in their own way. But everything here is just utterly destroyed. The base camp down here is presumably gone. The wrath of the area is just kind of stopped just here. So... and the wrath of the sword just stopped just over here. Yeah, this is what remains of Hive Regal. A Silted Spitfire, it's got energy, and here's a Silted Sentinel. It's got a different icon than I'm used to. Yeah, these have gotten rejigged. There's a Silted Broodling. There's a normal drone. Here's where the base camp used to be. And up here's where a wanted enemy used to be. The monkey better be okay, damn it. Seems the Twilight's hammer managed to survive over here. Oh, the Alliance winner for this year. Fuck yeah. You.
Well met.
Haven't seen you before. Time heals all wounds, especially when you can travel back in time to before the wound occurred. Twilight Outpost. Twilight Earthbreaker. Well, it seems like the Twilight's hammer has been fully dismantled. It's annoyingly hard to just completely do away with the cult. Twilight Outhouse. Morgoth the Mad? I can take you. Ormgoth's gonna eat your soul! Ahaha! Oh, not repentance, I wanted to interrupt. Damn it. Nuisance. Yeah, I can handle this guy. Shadow. Yeah, you can just run around in a circle. It's a perfectly viable tactic. Can he be stunned? No. A bit unsurprising, I suppose. Probably gonna have to face this guy as well. I'm going to separate your head from your body. Oh, he went down easy. Orgoth's Dream Journal. The handwriting is barely legible, and the primitive sketches contained within are best described as unsettling. Ormgoth was just a puny boy fighting at the war camp when the masters first blessed him with the visions. I came to Citylus to the Great Wound, seeking wonders. Make Orgoth your vessel, masters. Last night, Orgoth dreams of great battle, two fleets bashing on an ocean of blood, shadows twisting beneath ships, rising. Orgoth so happy watching the carnage. Then Orgoth gets wakened by skittering sounds. Stupid bugs. Don't matter. Orgmoth, knows these dreams soon come true. Life comes back to this wasted land. First the bugs come, now the gobbies skulk around. They crave in the world's blood. Ormgoth sure of it. Bah, let them have these drippings. Soon Ormgoth gonna drink rivers of blood. The masters promise. Today smoke rises up from the campfire. Smoke tells Ormgoth a good story. Ogmoth. There we go. Sees lady wrapped in black swirlies. She leads a herd of blind sheep. The sheepies follow her every place, and she go. Do everything she say. Never doubt, lady. She guide them over tall cliff. Splat, splat, splat. Stupid sheepies. The crows get fat eating the sheep flesh. The lady laughs as crows eat. Ogmoth laughs too. The blade has shiny eye, always watching us. Why you no see it? 3 lies. First one been told. Bound by that throne? No. Free. Free. Next gonna come soon. Maybe they see this one. The other hammers here now. They talk about the Argus, about the one that got weakened. awakened about great victory that our enemy not even notice. But only Ogmoth sees the visions. Other hammer is not blessed by the masters. Ogmoth shares his dreams with the others, but the skinny one just laughs. Ogmoth no like her. Many days pass with no visions. Did Ogmoth make the masters angry? We gonna make sacrifices. Please the masters. Remember Ogmoth. The star watching Ogmoth. Too shiny. Ogmoth's gonna hide from it. The dagger spoke true. It'd been too long since Ogmoth got drowned. Masters, no forsake Ogmoth. The bones got picked clean, but Ogmoth still get no visions. The others laugh. Say Ogmoth not devoted, but me is the chosen one. Ogmoth, no lose faith. Not a sacrifice, yes. One more of them ain't gonna be missed. Roused by her screams, stirred by the whispers, a blessing comes from the masters. Now Ogmoth understand. A door, a path, ours. Fool, the circle awakened us all. So that star is something significant then. Because I thought, maybe that's just the moon or something, and I just don't recognize it. Palnai, is that right here? Angus Stormbrew. Huh. I think I remember you. Is that you I hear you rustling about out there? It's me, Angus Stormbrew. There are cultists everywhere, so you best keep your voice down. Lean in close and cover your nose while we talk. This is the only outhouse in the whole Citadel. Trust me, I spent hours looking all through the night. I decided to sneak in for a wee drop-off before the cultists woke up. We got a problem, I've got a problem. There's no cord, So if you can find me a wee bit of cord and sneak it in through the door. Find us a wee bit of cord and I'll be good to go.
I'm out of range.
No, I probably have a fair bit of cord on me. Seems, from the sounds of it, this might end up being a bit of an old god thing, An old god expansion, Well, not an old god expansion, but like in the first raid, we already know there's going to be a hint in an old god, an old Titan facility, sealing something away. But with the Twilights making a resurgence here, and that other guy having visions, and he is predicting the war between the Alliance and the Horde. It's obviously told via symbolism and whatnot. The river, the Sea of Blood. Yeah, I think there's going to be a bit of an old god presence here, roused by the Burning Legion. Because the Legion was one of the old god's enemies. The Legion's fighting Void Lords. I don't remember, I think we find this out in one of the war books, but maybe you find it out in game at some stage. But the Legion was fighting the Void. The old gods are minions of the Void. They're how the Void can't, the commanders of it can't get into, unlike the Legion, they can't be part of this world. They're outside it, so this is their way of lashing out at the, well, not world, but the universe basically. There are beings outside it, lashing in. On another plane. So the Burning Legion's trying to exterminate all life to prevent the other guys getting in. Because they feed off world souls. Or something like that. That's what I remember hearing. I have no idea if it's inside of it true. You'll want to look it up yourself. We might be finding it out here. We might not be. Nothing glides through your twisting nether regions like the smooth touch of Twilight Silk. Absolutely no interest in fighting him again.
I need to target something first.
Twilight Survivor? Huh. None shall withstand the power of our master. Our master? Singular. Who is their master? The other guy says masters. Do you say master? Like, who's their master? Waha! I need a few more scars on my face. Okay. I just need a little bit more silk. Doesn't have the best of drop rates. Let's fight these four. I'm gonna separate your head from your body. Wahaha. Actually, you know, this ain't pre-patch material. This is, you know, after that raid boss and stuff. So maybe this will still be in the game come Battle for Azeroth. Not sure. Maybe, maybe not. It's a bit of a preamble. You know? It's a bit of a preamble to Battle for Azeroth. Not quite pre-patch worthy, but it's like a mini one, you know? So part of me feels like maybe it won't be. Pre-patches have certainly gotten more expansive in more recent years. In the past, pre-patches, I am your destruction. A pre-patch was just, as far as I remember, like, you know, the Plague of Undeath that spread around. That was a fun event, but it was no, like, it was, they've changed, like, I think they've become more as in more recent years. I think. I haven't really got involved in too many pre-patches. Did you acquire the goods? Aye, this will do nicely. Just give us a wee minute here. Ah, this feels this still feels better than rain on a summer morning. Now just I managed to take care of the fumes. Fire! Ah, oh, I remember this guy. He was in Twilight Highlands. Odin's beard! I'm burning up! He was in Twilight Highlands. Lost his pants, I think. That was a close one. Better take inventory. Eyebrows, check. Beard, check. Pants. That's how I remembered him. He lost his pants that time too. Ugh, I forgot my pants. Thanks again, Palnai. I'll be seeing ye. I'm gonna have to find some pants. Oh. Ouch. Eek. Oh. Ah. So what master are they talking about? This has all got me very hyped for the expansion, I gotta say. Of course, the expansion probably ain't gonna come around for a couple months now, since these things, unless they're gonna take the basically, like, there's World Quest things on the map there. There is Legion Dungeon things on the map there. But then you come up to here, and suddenly they drop off. This has me believing that the expansion is coming in late 2018. Of course, that's nothing to go off of, but that's what I'm suspecting. And just to claim credit, I predicted that on the 4th of March, so if I'm right, I'm right. If I'm wrong, then I just took a wild guess. So basically, it's a win-win for me. Okay. We're gonna need to contact the Protoss and get a very big phoenix. Lift that out. Christ, that looks like some chaos sword. I'm just thinking like what a little I've seen of Warhammer Fantasy. Like, you know, that looks like you know, kind of skeleton thing to it. It's I'm having flashbacks to Mordheim.